What it do, what the business is. Word on the street, boss know how the handle is. No, just playing. It's the big boss out, boss down, K-Po through the door, here to talk this boxing. We clutched out, you know what we talking about. Gervonta Tank Davis, man, seems to be taking his fight with Lamar Roach, the second one, seriously. He's training with Coach Mustafa Boxing, right? Those you don't know Mustafa Boxing, go to his Instagram. You'll see what I'm talking about. The dude has a unique style that he teaches. He's a Muslim and very knowledgeable on the sport of boxing. And Tank is trying to add something different to his arsenal. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are writing Tank off. There, you hear like even pro fighters saying that Tank will lose or it's gonna be another draw. You know, kind of prisoners of the moment type thing. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not gonna take nothing away from Lamar Roach. Lamar Roach is a great, skillful fighter. He's just not well known, and it's a lot of guys in boxing that aren't well known that are skillful, and they may be more skillful than the popular fighter. We're just gonna keep it 1,000. There's guys that are unknown that is more skillful than Devin Haney, more skillful than Shakur. They just unknown, unproven. You know what I'm saying? And a lot plays into being a top fighter. Not only the skill set, but performing under them bright lights. You know what I'm saying? That plays a part. Boxing's more mental than physical. You know, there's guys that have a lot of talent, a lot of skill, and like I told you, that ain't well known, but they get under them lights and it's like they freeze up. You know what I'm saying? But Tank, I feel like going into the second fight is paying attention more to his defense. I feel like in the second fight he's going to be a little bit more defensive, because Mustafa Boxing has a unique style of defensive teaching. You know what I mean? With the slipping and rolling and countering, you know what I mean? And he just very big on fundamentals when it comes to being in the pocket, you know what I mean? And still being able to be within the line of fire and be able to work, you know what I mean, while eluding and slipping and catching punches. So I think Tank is going to have a more defensive approach in the second fight. I think he's going to try to get Lamar Roach to come forward and be a little bit more offensive. And I think that's an excellent game plan. You know what I'm saying? I think that Lamar Roach is going to be extremely confident in the second fight. You know what I mean? He got everybody saying he won the first fight. You know, even his dad, you know, came out the other day and said, hey, we got robbed, we beat Tank. You know what I mean? And that's just how they feel. They feel like, hey, we won the fight. So, you know, I feel like they're going to come into the second fight a little bit more cocky, a little bit more confident. And, you know, they going to feel like, hey, we could beat this guy. We can hurt this guy. And that's why I think they're going to get in some trouble. And I think Tank working with Mustafa Boxing is good. You know what I'm saying? And Tank ain't really been saying nothing. He just been working. You know what I mean? He just been working. He ain't said a thing. He ain't, you know, the one that's doing all the interviews is Lamar Roach. You know what I'm saying? He the one out here doing all these interviews and talk about how he wanted to fight. And he doing TikToks with his gal. And he everywhere like Walmart. We just got to keep it 1,000. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just not going to lie to you. I feel like that's the best Lamar Roach we're going to see. I don't think Lamar Roach can improve off of that. I mean, he probably can throw more punches, but I don't think, I'm talking about stylistically, I don't think he can do anything different than what he did. I mean, but Tank can. Tank can fight many different ways, many different styles, and get his hand raised. So we shall see, you know what I'm saying, what happens. You know what I'm saying? I'm driving right now. With Tank, you know what I'm saying? I'm hearing the fight is, you know, close to being made. It's like, I heard June 21st. I heard late June. So hopefully this fight gets made, and, you know, we can get some kind of closure. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Let's go.